Good afternoon, everybody. This is a recap of Tuesday, June 28th, regular session of the Itasca County Board of Commissioners. Went on to a regular agenda, called for public input. There was none. Moved on to recognition of our county employees, and there were several that joined us and several that left, so we welcomed those that came. Approved our warrants for both the regular county, our commissioner warrants, and the Health and Human Service warrants. Had a COVID update from Kelly Chandler, and again, you know, it hasn't went away. It's kind of still got a little grip on Itasca County, but we're not getting any worse than we have been over the last couple months. So it's been pretty stable. Number 6 on the agenda, we changed a full-time public health nurse to full-time social worker that still works in the public health department. No cost to the budget. It was a revenue neutral because the job classes were the same. So that was approved. Had an update on our county-based purchasing division, ICTV, with Sarah Anderson. And the interesting piece out of her update was that in the investigation portion that the county has with ICTV, that we recovered $38,900 in funds that were overcharged or overpaid, so we got that back. Had a discussion on the Bass Lake Campground, and we did hear from one of our citizens about the fee structure, and that's what it was about today. As you remember, we've had it in front of the board before that we did a fairly substantial upgrade to that campground, not only in adding sites, but also electricity to make it a more modernized campground. And it's one of the few campgrounds in northern Minnesota where you can actually camp right with your ATV and leave the park and hit the trail from there. After some discussion, we agreed on $15 for the remote tent sites, $20 for the non-electric, and $30 for the electric sites that were just put in. So that passed. We approved the declaration of emergency, and again, that was from the last storm we had this past Friday night, with the wind and the rain. And then lastly, we had a discussion on our Ecumen Grand Village contract, and that's the nursing home contract. It was pulled from consent, put on regular agenda for discussion, and it was agreed by consensus then that we would have a further discussion next Tuesday, allowing commissioners more time to digest the changes that were made in that contract. Went on to commissioner comments, and there were a few, and I guess the positive piece was that over the years and years of discussion with the state, we finally made some progress. And a meeting this morning with both House Representative Igo and Sandstead, along with DNR officials from the state and local, we were able to agree that there would be an intermediate solution to the high water in the Canisteo Pit, and that would be to start pumping. So we're working out the fine details with that, and we hope by late summer, early fall that will be in place, but we'll give you more information as that comes. And again, then we would retry for the permanent solution, and that would be a trench that would be funded by the state, but again, that would have to come out of next year's legislative session. So with that, we concluded our meeting and adjourned at 3:14. Thank you, and have a safe 4th of July weekend.